This is Apex Legends. We're here on the Nintendo Switch 2. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. Yeah, the good old Switch 2 and all of its glory here on Apex Legends. The mighty free-to-play experience that desperately needs a proper upgrade for the Switch 2 hardware because I don't know. You're a real trooper if you choose to play the game in this way. I remember taking a look at this when the Switch 2 or like Switch 1 first came out, and I was like, wow, it's like playable. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. I just like you are probably gonna have honestly a lot of problems playing this against other competitive players. Like you are a trooper if you play Apex Legends in this way. But anyways, let's dive into it. So you can play in teams. You know, there's like duos, trios. It depends on whatever seasonal event thing they're doing at the time, right? Like it changes and fluctuates as they add things up. And yeah, people always got mad at that when I talked about it. I was like, no, they change like player sizes and stuff depending on the season or whatever you're doing the video. But anyways, yeah, Apex, it continues to evolve and change. You've got the backdrop style of, well, I guess you would say Titanfall, but stripped of the cool mechs and all of the fun that goes with that. Wow, that is like, there is a guy there, but it's like a blurry ant. There's one over there, but there's a guy closer too. I guess we're just gonna elect to ignore those guys, which I think makes so much sense because even if I wanted to shoot at them, I can't even see them. Oh wait, we're gonna try to engage on these guys or what? Oh wow, this is wow, okay. I did it. We're getting it done. We're Apex Legending it up. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, it basically takes the, I guess you would say, mechanic style of Titanfall and then kind of changes it up so that it's this, you know, battle royale setup. And it's actually been quite a thing. Okay, I wanna. I did it, because I'm a hero. Don't you ever forget that, guys. I love how this guy comes in and just starts looting everything, even though I did all the work to save this team. Wait, is our other guy dead? All the way over there? Why? Why did our guy go over there and die, even though our whole team is fighting to the death over here? I don't understand, people. Like, is it not weird that he would go over there while we're all fighting over here and, like, getting attacked by guys? Did he just think he would, like, go and be, like, a solo hero or something like that? I am so genuinely confused. Okay, I need my health stuff. Anyways, wait, my other guy's dead too? Why would you go over there by yourself instead of... Yeah, okay, well, I'll go and try to kill them even though I have no ammo and clutch it up again. So the game is 720p, it's a full 720p now. On handheld, like undocked, is like 500 and something p. Okay. Guess I'll revive you. Should've known that was a distraction. It's 30 FPS. Let's go to another lobby. Those guys were just stupid. Alright, we're continuing our adventure off the last setup where those guys were, not really, I don't know, it was a bit of a choice for them to, kind of jump off like that. I don't know why the second guy went by himself after the other guy was dead, and he didn't even have ammo or anything. I take it our guy's not playing. I'm just gonna launch solo here. Can I launch solo? No, launch solo. Yeah, because our guy is not playing and he's gonna take us off the map. At least I think so. Wow, is that just a giant 2D image in the backdrop? But yeah, like I said, it's 720p at 30 FPS. It's not, I wouldn't necessarily call it like an ideal level of like quality and stuff like that. I'm really genuinely hoping that we get like a proper Switch 2 upgrade at some point that gives us at least a higher frame rate. Like I know the Switch 2 is like not necessarily the most strong of consoles out there, but I do personally believe it is genuinely capable of doing I think it's personally capable of doing a lot more in terms of like performance, and I think fidelity as well. This thing definitely could get up higher. Maybe I should swap this for the shotgun. 17 squads left, I know, right? Okay, so yeah, anyways, that's kind of what we're dealing with. There is also a FOV setting that you can adjust, and you should be able to actually be fine for performance and everything going with the widest FOV. You won't really notice any problems. Why? Because, well, the Switch just has such an overhead over, you know, like the Switch 1. The Switch 2 just is a lot meatier of a console. I actually really prefer the carbine over anything else, but I think this is like a deadlier thing. You know what? I like the carbine. Nah, actually, I should go with the Spitfire, shouldn't I? Will be more intense this time. We'll go for it all. Do we need the syringe? A laser sight? I don't think the laser sight works on anything. We can always do inventory management later. Mobile respawn beacon, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's, I mean, like, it plays on the Switch, right? Like, you know, it plays on this, which is exciting, I guess. Well, I don't know if it's exciting. It's been on the Switch for a while. It's just like, I guess it looks a little bit better in some situations. I mean, you still get the same visual sort of aesthetic and stuff, which honestly isn't super impressive. Are they doing the Titanic thing? I think you're supposed to update it so that it's like one guy embracing someone at a Coldplay concert. I think that's the in thing right now, if I'm not mistaken. Our team is like so spread out too, like which I don't think is a great idea. I miss the movement and stuff of Titanfall. Like I know this game kind of borrows from it, but like it does deeply sadden me as a Titanfall like 1 player to see this is like how the franchise ended up, but you know, I know a lot of people love Apex and the style it provides, so I get it. It's just like, yeah, this is... I mean, it's a miracle, honestly, that they even got this running on the Switch 1. I just want to put that out there. Like, it's amazing that it, you know, launched as it did. It got updated as long as it did. I just hope it's not a situation like with the other platforms. Like, if you guys haven't followed the other consoles like I have, it took a long time before we got like actual proper updates, if that makes sense. It took a long time, so hopefully that is not the case here. Yeah, just because like I think the Switch 2 is definitely more capable of this. Like it's just like to a degree too. I guess it might also be seen as a little bit of cheating because the environment is missing all of its like stuff. So it's like you literally just see things, but yeah, it's a bit low detailed on stuff. Maybe I should also 1 sec for settings. I think there's also there's motion controls too if you're into that kind of a thing. But I hate motion controls with the passion, so you know. That's how she goes. Get rid of this stuff I don't need. Got one more slot I can use to like swap out with something if anything better pops up. Yeah, I usually use the LMG and the you know, the shotgun is kind of like my combo. That's the thing with these battle royales. A lot of the game, you just gotta just like spend walking around and stuff. And you just kind of wait for things to happen. But it really allows you to take in the atmosphere of these breathtaking visuals. I mean, look at this. It's simply stunning. Can I just, like, run up there? I have to use, like, a pole to get up there. You know, back in the Titanfall days, you just, like, sidestep up on there.
Half the squads are left.
Let me snipe that barely visible object over to the distance with my LMG. Nice big backpack, that's what I'm talking about. So should we go hunt these guys? Let's do it. I need some thrilling action in my life. Only the thrills that Apex Legends gives me can get me through the day of excitement. Yeah, I've been kind of waiting for a while to like take a look at this on the Switch too. It's just like it takes up quite a bit of space, and you know, fitting this into the schedule and stuff like that. I was like, you know, we got to take a look at how Apex is faring on this platform. One of the key free-to-play kind of things, right? Oh, did they? Did the guy run away? I guess. Because the vortex is gonna come in and attack us soon. Like the thing is gonna be starting to come in. We got like a long distance to go. We're basically putting our backs against the giant thing that's going to be killing us slowly, so I don't know if logically that's the smartest of ideas on this type of thing, especially when you're chasing someone, because they can just kind of hold their ground, whereas we have to push forward. Usually I like the outer ring, but usually only when we've got like a confidence that we're doing a good setup, right? It's all different strategies that you play these games with. Yeah, but seriously, it would be nice to, it would be nice to have an upgrade for this game. I think the controller aspect to it as well. Like, these controllers are a lot better for playing this with, but at the same time, it's still like, you know, still got its hurdles. I really need that much, I can't, like, get rid of, yeah, because it's like we got 10 here. I don't need that much shotgun ammo. Right? Ring closure is coming. Okay, let's get moving. I don't want to get caught outside here. I want to win. We'll get there in no time. But the game certainly evolved a lot, even since the last time I came. Like, it's kind of, as I said, it's sort of impressive that they got this running here on the Switch, and then they keep it updated and stuff, because I always ponder for some of these free-to-plays. Like, yeah, you're jumping in, you're getting some of the excitement of the Switch launch crowd, but, like, you know, is that keeping through enough to keep it, like, you know, justify supporting it long-term? But obviously Switch is a big enough market for them to keep doing that. I'm just wondering how big Switch 2 is market-wise going to be for them to dedicate resources to clean this up a bit. Or they'll just be like, oh, it's good enough. Because it's like, it's so blurry. I don't know how it looks like where you're watching it, but it's like, it's 720p and it looks it. Which is funny, like it looks like a 360 era game, for sure. But hey, they got it working. That's what matters. And it's, yeah, I'll give it to them. It's interesting that they were able to retain like the draw distance in terms of like seeing enemies and stuff, because that would be a disadvantage too. But yeah, I think the biggest issue really for me is the frame rate on this one. Is there multiple enemies, or are we just chasing down one guy?
Restocking complete. They got me. I'm down.
No, I almost got to safety.
Being shot at. Cracked an enemy shield. Stand back, knuckle clutch is firing. Cracked that enemy shield.
Thanks for the revived drone. I appreciate that.
Give my shields a recharge. Me now. Pony up. Already on my mark. Firing for effect.
Maybe that'll help us out a bit.
My shield. Taking fire. Hold tight. I got
I'm gonna go for the quick revive.
3-0. Rings close.
That's how we get things done up in here. This is how we apex our legend. I'd much rather be doing this on like a proper controller. No, well, couldn't get up here fast enough. Ring closing too. We lost? The hopes and dreams of our entire team rested upon this match. Alright, down we go for another match of Apex, because I can't get enough of this on the Switch. I love it when the times don't line up properly, so I have to do extra matches. This is what I crave for as somebody that does content. No, anyways, yeah, no, it's good to have a deeper look at the game and see some different matches and stuff like that, but as you can tell, it's running smoothly fine. I remember playing this on Switch 1, and it was just like an absolute nightmare in terms of like, it looked like this and had bad performance, so like, I think this is for the best. At some point, I think it would be good if they sort of move on from the first Switch as far as support, and then it doesn't really hold back the game as much, because you gotta remember, they gotta design with, you know, this sort of thing in mind, right? So it's like, it limits to a degree what they can do for other platforms and stuff, because it's like, oh, we still gotta keep in mind, how do we draw this back to work on the Switch 1? And it's like, yeah, it'll probably take a while, but, you know, at some point I would imagine, right? Gotta be more aggressive with my looting. This is just like, so... This is such an experience. Hmm.
Taking fire. Enemy shield cracked. Enemy close.
Let me kill you with the 10 bullets I have of my Craptacular G7 Scout with 7 shots. I'll come revive you. I forgot to play as the medic. I just clicked the wrong Joy-Con.
Hold tight. I got your back.
Don't worry, I can make it work with this character. Wish I had like a larger roster of characters, but yeah, I've only got like 3 of them or something. 4 or 5? Maybe 5 of them. I don't know.
The ring. Got the positional advantage.
Something to work on, I guess, if I ever want to play more of this, but I don't know. To really pick up like a sniper or something, I guess. Trying to find like just another gun. I just have an extended mag for those 8 bullets.
Attention. Delivering care package.
I know you don't care, teammates, but I've only got 35 bullets. If you guys could stop swooping in and taking everything, that would be like super helpful. You dived? Dude. Anyways, we're all probably gonna die here, but Apex Legends 2 on the Switch 2 is better, but needs an upgrade for sure.